I'm not sure if Donnie Martell is going to do it this year, but can you to him and get that conversation going? And maybe we can hold on this until we have that conversation with Donnie.
Yep.
We still do have a little bit of time, but it does come up quick. Anything else under signatures and approvals, Nicole?
No.
Next item on the agenda is Selectmen's Roundtable. I'd asked Nicole to sort of put a placeholder on the Capital Committee. There is a member of the Bookman that Capital Committee. I know that you met recently. Kelly or Rob, is that something that you want to be involved in?
I actually sent my interest in that, but I didn't know that there was a meeting.
So Nicole, can we put on the next agenda? Let's get it done on April 3rd to, I don't know if I have I don't know if I have the authority just to appoint Kelly as the chair, or if that's something that we have to vote on.
I figured just make an appointment like all the others. I had definitely, reached out for my interest. If meetings are during the day, it's going to be hard for me to make them. I don't know when the meeting was today.
Yeah, it was at 3.
Yeah, I could have made that.
So I'm going to do this, and if it's incorrect, we'll revisit it. But I'd like to make the motion to appoint Kelly to, and actually as the chair, I shouldn't make a motion. Rob, can you make a motion, please?
Yeah. What is Capital Planning Committee? Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was asking a question. I just want to make sure I'm saying the committee right.
It is just the Capital.
Okay. I move to appoint Kelly Kemp to the Capital Planning Committee.
I'll just add your motion as the Board of Selectmen representative.
As board.
Can I second
Yes.
that?
You can second.
I'll second it. Thank you.
Any other discussion on Kelly's appointment Capital Planning Committee as the Board of Selectmen representative? Hearing none, I'll call for a vote. Rob?
Yes.
Kelly?
Yes. Thank you.
And Julie is a yes. So please remember to get yourself sworn at by Ryan. And
perfect.
And
thank you.
Join the Capital Committee. Thank you. Anything else under Selectmen's Roundtable that we should talk about?
No, unless your notes loaded that you had notes on.
No, they're gone. I have no on the mic, so on my phone. So if there are, I'll make sure that I get them on the next agenda. I guess I would just like to say in the last week or so, Bill Zinni does?
Yeah.
So, Bill, I'll recognize you in 1 second. Let me just, so in the last couple weeks, we've had some significant weather events. And just a shout out to our highway group again, who continues to be understaffed, but tries to make the roads as safe as they possibly can for all of us. So I know Marty's not, but just to shout our highway. Please be kind to them because they work very hard with very little. And although it may not be perfect or what you would completely want to see, we're doing a lot with a little, so they deserve some recognition. Bill, did you want to say something?
Yeah, am I hearable? Am I unmuted here?
You are.
Okay, thanks. So I was alerted that you were discussing the music camp, and I'm in the middle of a lot of that with the land trust. Cynthia is out of town. I'm sorry to be tuning in after the fact. I wouldn't have even thought to have tuned in. I'm assuming maybe this was about a letter from the division which they sent to both towns notifying that they have interest in eventually owning the property. Is that what this discussion was about?
It is, and we just received the letter today, Bill. That's why it wasn't on the agenda. We've pushed
Okay.
the discussion to a future meeting, April 3rd or April 10th, once we get some more information.
Okay. Yeah, just to let you guys know quickly, the land trust will be purchasing that property. I think it's by the end of this week, and with the intent of hosting it for a few months and getting it into division ownership as part of the Muddy Brook Wildlife Management Area. And as part of that, the land trust has agreed to be responsible for taking the buildings down, which are half falling down anyway and a hazard. So at the next meeting, if you want, we can report on the progress and answer questions if that helps. I can tell you that the Ware Board of Selectmen voted last week to issue a letter in support, if that's useful at all.
It is useful. We're going to visit it. Nicole, let's get this on our April 3rd meeting, just to move this forward a little bit, since Ware's already taken a vote on it, and since it's already happening. Because the land trust is involved, I am going to have to look at my involvement on voting on this, because I'm on the finance committee for the land trust, for full disclosure. I'm not involved with board, and the finance committee is advisory only, but I'll have to get some legal sort of advice on voting on this particular item. And we'll probably, Kelly, for you as well, us to be sure we're clear on voting on the letter of support.
Yeah, I won't vote on a letter of support.
Okay.
Only because of my husband works for them, so
Yeah.
I
Okay.
just don't feel like that's the right thing to do.
Agreed. So let me get some direction for my voting on it, just to be sure that we can actually do this appropriately, and I'll do that for our next meeting.
Yeah, and I don't know if a letter of support is required. I don't know how their letter is worded. It's more or less a notification to the town.
They look for a letter of support, Bill, but it would happen regardless of, it would probably happen regardless.
Yeah.
But obviously they want the support.
Yeah, the ultimate intent of both agencies is to preserve this land as public land, in perpetuity. Anyway, sorry to interrupt. I just heard that you were discussing it, and I wasn't sure if I could be useful or not.
That's been very helpful, and thank you. And again, we just, I'm not sure how Ware has already done their motion of support when we just got this letter today, dated March 1st. But so more to come, and it will be on the agenda so that everyone the intent was just to bring it up tonight and just make awareness to it. And we will revisit it at a future meeting, but thanks for popping on, Bill.
Thanks to you guys.
Okay. Anything else under Selectman Roundtable?
Can I just mention something?
Sure.
The second annual Easter egg hunt is this Saturday from 11 to 1 at the Gilbertville Memorial Park, with a rain date of Sunday. The Open Space and Recreation Committee will also be there, talking to the residents about what they're trying to do with updating the OSRP to get some funding to build a new park up there.
Thank you, Nicole. Anything else, Robert, Kelly, under Selectman Roundtable?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Excellent. So the next item on the agenda is adjournment.
To adjourn?
Second.
So the motion to adjourn has been moved. Seconded. Is discussion. Okay, hearing none, I will call for a vote to adjourn. Kelly?
Yes.
Rob?
Yes.
And Julie is yes. We are adjourning at, I think it's 7:59. Yep. So Excellent.
Thank
So,
you.
all, and we will see you, Kelly, and Rob on April 3rd. And thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
You too, Joey. Thank you.
Thank you.